In 1666, an apple fell on Sir Isaac Newton's head. Until date, that apple has created a headache for many students. Millimeter became centimeter and physics almost became an enemy for many students. Hey, just joking. Physics lovers, but it is true that physics is a nightmare for many students and so students hate studying physics. But you guys belong to Letstute family and we provide solutions to your every problem. So, in this video, we will share some best techniques that will help you to fall in love with physics and score good marks in it. But before we begin, we have a message for you from Sir Isaac Newton. Subscribe to Letstute and press the bell icon so that you won't miss any valuable video. So let's see the best techniques to study physics. Number 1. Study the basics. Physics is a subject where you cannot by heart everything and expect very good marks in it. So, to score really well in physics, you must understand the concepts very well. So, pay attention when teachers are teaching the concepts because if you don't, then it will be difficult to understand it later since you can also ask your doubts on the spot if you have any. Also, highlight important concepts so that you can revise them earlier. So, these were the tips that will help you to understand the physics properly. So, do follow these tips and always get your basics cleared so that you can study further complex topics. Number 2. Revise formulae and derivations. A majority of physics consists of formulae and derivations, and so it becomes very important to understand and study the formulae and derivations thoroughly. So if you think that by just reading the theory you will get good marks, then you are wrong. Because if you are not thorough with the formula and derivations, then you will lose a lot of marks in your physics exam. So revise the formulae regularly so that you won't forget them during your exams. And for the derivations part, understand properly how it is derived and the process behind it. Number 3. Visualize the concepts. Suppose your physics professor is teaching you a concept where he is telling you how current flows in a circuit. So, during the process, visualize these things. In this case, visualize current flow through a circuit. By this technique, you create mental pictures in your head and this will help you to revise the concepts with less effort. Also, this will help you to understand the concept properly when the professor is teaching you the topic. So, do follow this technique to understand things faster and with more efficiency. Number 4. Revise regularly. You must have noticed that if you study a physics concept today, then you won't be able to recall it after a few weeks. You will either forget the concept or you will remember the concept partially. This is because the nature of physics is such that it needs regular revision to remember the concepts for a longer period of time. So, allocate enough time to study as well as to revise physics. And to do this, you will require a timetable. And if you don't know how to prepare a timetable, then we have made a video on how to make a timetable. The link is in the card, so do check it out after this video. Also, if you are liking this video, then press on the like button so that YouTube algorithm will recommend this video to other students. Number 5. Never ignore numericals. In physics paper, approx 35 to 40% consists of numericals. And so, if you miss numericals thinking that by studying only theory you will score good marks, then my friend, you are wrong. Even if you study theory perfectly and miss numericals, then you will miss a lot of marks since you need is just formulas and basic understanding of the concept to solve the numerical. Also, in theory, the supervisor can deduct marks even for your smallest mistake. But in numericals, they won't be able to do it if you have solved the numerical correctly. So, study numericals properly, revise the formulas regularly, especially before your exams, so that you won't forget any single term of the formula. So that you won't forget even a single term of the formula. So these were the tips that will help you to prepare for physics exam and become a physics topper. If you like these techniques, share this video with your friends and comment down your favorite subject. Thank you.